Today on Brian's Funhouse, let's go to the Bristol's Renaissance Fair on the Illinois-Wisconsin border, where the border wars are still going strong. Let's invade this festival with my wallet.
$10 we parked 20 miles that way. $5 more you could park, which is right here. But I wanted to get in the spirit of things, of traveling miles and miles for my food, like they did back in the 1400s. We're thinking 1400s is when the Renaissance world was. 1400s. Let's just agree 1400s. Let's agree that it was a crappy time back then. It's weird that we're wanting to relive it now. But here we are.
It's strange to go back to a time where the average man lived to be around 40 if he was lucky enough not to be stabbed in the face with a sword during battle, or starve to death, or die in a plague. But hey, let's celebrate and hope the gates open soon. After some people who were way too happy to be dressed like that explained the rules, it was time to enter thy fine village. Oh, I'm excited. I gotta say, I don't like these fairs too much, that's why I space them out by going to them once about every 6 to 8 years, but Bristol's does it right. You really feel like you are back in time. Look at the costumes, look at the village, feel the excitement, smell the exotic scents of patchouli oil and pot, and those unshowered. First tip of the day is when you start, go all the way to the end of the fair where no one is there, and work your way up to the front. I like to be spaced out. First fair food was a spicy pickle, $3, well worth it, solid B+. I need my strength as I need to show my wife that I'm the hunter-gathering type. My first shot, which wasn't filmed, was at bullseye, believe it or not. All others, not bullseyes, but still on the target somewhere. What was not captured on video was the 1400s dressed up like security guard watching me like a hawk, as maybe I had the look of a guy ready to start a war with my plastic bow and cheap arrows, who knows. Wife also did a fine job at killing the target. All hail the king of Red Lobster. Took a few pictures and it was time to eat again. This time it's mushrooms.
Saute mushrooms, $8. Breadstick free.
Or $8.
Yeah, whatever.
Not too bad at all. A B for sure. After shrooming out, it was time to check out some talent. Adam the whip guy has been doing this for decades. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. He's really good with his whip, that's for sure. And since we paid $40 to get in, I might as well catch a show or two. I passed on this jerky. I actually like vegan jerky, if that makes any sense at all. While my wife, or I dare say wife, had some ribs, I caught yet another mainstay at the fair, the Whistling Mooney. Part comedian, part juggler, part, I don't know. After a solid 10 minutes, I had enough and looked at the arts and stuff. Lots of dragons. People really like dragons. Were they the Bigfoot of the 1400s? Who knows? What I do know is that there were no damn fluffies or furries, whatever the hell, back when. Ah, if I only had my bow and arrow. I bought something from this shop, cool stuff. And then we did some fair stuff, like watch some horses. I always root for the horses. Watch an old guy tear up the hammer and bell thingy. Watched a girl juggle on 2 dudes. What? Had some alcoholic ice cream. And then I settled in with my girly drink of a pina colada slushie and some nachos. This was the supreme platter with a few extras, like $10 I think. But hey, you can never mess up nachos. Anything is always a good time with nachos, even Renaissance festivals. Watched another girl juggle and thought this festival was filling up, and is it wrong for me to wish upon a nice plague right now to hit the masses? Just to clear off enough people so I can find my way out of here.
Alright, Renaissance Fair done in 4 hours. You don't need to spend more time. You do not need to spend more time than 4 hours. 4 hours you're going to blow $100 easily on food, drinks, and assorted knickknacks from the Renaissance times. Was it fun? Yeah. Should you do it all the time? No. Once every few years? Yeah. Once every weekend? No. That's all you need to know.